Hi guys, and first of all I'm going to apologise yet again, filming late at night in the cave, and this beast of a miniature is not helping matters really, thrown off such a huge shadow with those wings, but I'm sure I'll try and play around with the lighting to get it all in focus. So first things first, I have to say a huge thank you to Temperance Crusade 01 and all the guys down there that was at Murder Saturday just gone. It was a great day, and if I'm honest, I was a little bit nervous at the start of the day. Being a novice to 6th edition, I was a bit scared that, you know, some of the guys there might be rules liars and, you know, make the day a little bit difficult, but the day was so smooth. Everyone was so friendly and helpful. Like I say, it was a great day, and yes, I got some glory with this Stormraven, so I got to road test it for Martin before he receives it, and it's going away a bit of a hero. I think it put 2 wounds on a Hierophant Martin, so it's a nice little glory story for the Stormraven there. But let's go over the paint job, shall we? I've got to be honest, I had fun with this, and the reason I had so much fun, I got to play with my new toy, my new Awata airbrush. And speaking of the airbrush, I actually, the more I started to use it, the more I started to actually appreciate the finer qualities of the airbrush. Like the Mac valve, at first I thought it'd be quite gimmicky, but the more I started to actually use it, the more, you know, I found how intuitive it would be using it throughout, you know, all my airbrushing work. And as you can see, I've actually post shaded on this miniature, adding all scorch marks and shadow lines on the panels. And to be honest, with my old generic Chinese one, as well as it did me, I would have never post shaded with that airbrush in the past. It just wasn't refined enough, and you know, it had the tendency to spatter paint out at the worst possible moment. So the last thing you want to do is be actually using it on a nearly finished model. But again, with the Awata, you just feel that you're in so much control of it that you're afforded the ability to do those things that you might not necessarily do with a less refined airbrush. Also, another thing that I like how it's turned out is the cockpits, or the canopies I think they're called. Well, the problem with the canopies, if you leave it completely clear, which I've done on my own, and I'm sure I'm going to go around to touching that up, is it looks a bit plasticky and rubbish. But then if you paint it, you're missing out all that lovely detail inside. So the way to actually solve that problem, I think, is to actually add some weathering. And what I did is try to create some like dirty rain streaks. But as I was adding the different layers of the rain streaks, I kept wiping away at the center area, as if the pilot had got out the cockpit there and just wiped it clean just quickly before taking off for another mission. And I think it just adds a little bit of narrative to the look of the vehicle there. Okay, danger now guys. Let's try and see if I can get the light to focus on the base somehow. Let's zoom in. I think that's probably the best I'm going to get it, guys. Well, I added a little trinket for you, Martin, or an Easter egg if you like, and it's a locator beacon. So just in case you fancy paying the extra 15 points to get your Terminators to deep striking what already is a pretty nasty vehicle for your opponent to deal with. It's just magnetised onto the base there as, like I say, a little Easter egg. But yeah, let me know what you think of the Stormraven, guys. Are you a fan of the post shading work? Do you prefer the sort of like weathering on the cockpit, or would you like it clean? If I've got to confess, guys, if I'm completely honest, I actually prefer this Stormraven to my own, if I'm honest. But this is the one that Martin's definitely going to get. And as I say, pretty much wrapping up the Blood Angels commission now, guys. And my next miniature on the table is Angron, and yeah. Who wouldn't be excited about painting that miniature up? So I'm looking forward to getting that up on my channel. And that's it for this one, guys. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.